Hello, thank you for coming. Robert Rico here, California Realty Training. Thanks again for coming to our weekly video blog. So glad you're here. Listen, today I'm going to talk to you about showing property. You see, when you get your real estate license, it entails of not just listing homes, which means representing the seller. It also means you are going to represent buyers, which means you're going to have to get in a car and actually go out and show some homes. You got to have a lockbox key. That's what we call a super key. Get into a house on your own, go into the house and show the property to some of your clients. There's a couple of things I would like you to do, or you should be aware of, that's going to make the process a lot easier, a lot safer, and a lot more convenient for everybody. Number one, for example, before you do plan on taking your clients out for the day before, you might want to make sure you have all the properties in order. You might want to make sure you research the properties. For example, research the properties the day before taking them out. If you research these properties too far back, say a week prior, these properties may have already been sold. So you might be getting in the car with your client and showing them properties that are already in escrow. There's no sense in doing that. So what I used to do, ladies and gentlemen, research the properties maybe a day or two before so you have the latest listings that are available out there. Next, what you should do is know the routes to getting to these properties. Many times when I first started, I would get in my car to go show property, and believe it or not, I'd get lost. I'd have my clients follow me, and I'd get lost. And boy, did I feel stupid. It's always best, if you can, the day before, get in your car and drive the route to all the listings you'll be showing that day. It'll make it easier. It'll prove that you know the area and that you are ready to help them because you are the expert in that area. Next, have your buyer packet and all the information ready at hand. For example, this would be a buyer's packet. I want you to have your buyer's packet printed, have one for you as an agent packet, and have one for your buyer. Give this to your buyer, say, here buyer, here's your packet. It's all of the information on the properties that we're going to be seeing today. That way they have a tangible. They actually have a tangible and they can see everything that you are showing them. The information there, the square footage of the house, the year it was built, number of bedrooms, baths, will be all on here. All the generic information will be at their fingertips. That makes things a lot easier for you as an agent. Next thing you want to do is this. Now you pull up to the house, you drive up, you park there next to the house, you approach the house, you knock on the door, nobody answers. You're going to have a super key. Let yourself in with the super key, little mechanism. You're going to open it up. The key is there. You're going to open the door. Although nobody answered the door when you rang the doorbell or knocked, it might be a good habit for you to scream out that you are there. And I've done this every single time I've shown property. You walk in, open the door, and yell out, "Realtor!" Whichever company you're with. "Hello, Keller Williams here." Let everybody in that house, if there is anybody there, know that you have arrived. The last thing you want is to go into this house quietly, assuming nobody's there. Trust me, this gets a little funny. You open a bedroom door, and the safest, well, God forbid, the safest thing is there's a child home, sick in bed, throwing up, or there's an adult sleeping there. It makes it for a very unusual circumstance. Open the door, walk in, scream out that you're there. Helps all the time. So as a reminder also, don't forget before I move forward, make sure you have your lockbox key updated. Again, many times I've gone with my lockbox, gone up to the front door expecting it to be nice and easy. I'm going to press the little enter button on my lockbox. It'll allow me into the property, and guess what? I forgot to update my little mechanism. So when I get and I push the button for it to allow me to release the key, it doesn't work. Now I have no access to the house. I have no access to the house. Now you have two buyers behind you, breathing on your neck, dying to get in. They're excited, and you can't get in because your mechanism, your key, isn't working. It is rather embarrassing, unprofessional, and you were not prepared. Please make sure all of your materials are working properly. You want it to go as smooth as possible. Next, put on your consulting hat. Take off your sales hat and put on your consulting hat. You don't have to sell a house. The house will sell itself. The house will sell itself. The minute you open that door and the buyers walk in and they see it, they're going to be wowed, or they're going to be, no, this isn't the one for me. They're going to look at the house and the house will sell itself. You're going to have to give some advice. They're going to look at you for guidance and advice. Remember that. There's no need to be a salesman once you're in the house. Let the house sell itself. Again, don't rush them. Don't rush them, but you have to guide them to keep moving, Many times you'll have buyers lingering in one area of the house. For example, they'll go to the backyard where there's a pool, and they'll sit back there and they'll say, "Wow, look at this pool, honey. Look at this pool. Isn't it nice?" And before you know it, 10 minutes have gone by, and you have to get to see the inside of the house. It's your job to keep it rolling, keep it moving, keep it smooth, keep it going. They have to see the rest of the house. Don't let them get too comfortable with just one part of the house. Good. Next one. Before you leave, make sure everything is in the same position as it was when you entered, which means make sure all the lights are off. Make sure nobody touched the TVs, nobody touched the refrigerators, or when they open the drawers, because a lot of buyers like to open drawers, make sure all that's closed. Make sure the house is in its original condition as to when you arrived. Locked, lights off, everything's in place. That would be the responsible thing to do as a real estate agent or realtor. Last but not least, of course, you want to review the day's activities. You've probably shown 5, 6, 7 houses. You don't just want to say goodbye. You might want to invite them for a cup of coffee. Say, hey, you know what? I got some great coffee brewing at my office, or at a Starbucks down the street, or something of that nature. It gives you an opportunity to discuss all of the properties that you had on these reports. These reports have notes. The buyers have been taking notes on their sheet, on the buyer's sheet. You might want to discuss with them which one was the best for them, which one are they interested in, and it'll give you the opportunity to make that offer.